welcome to yet another episode of We've Gone Fishing. I'm down here on the Syndicate on the day before Christmas Eve, buzzing about Christmas, and I'm also buzzing about today because I finally managed to get the island swim. I'm so happy. The wind is pushing right into one of the corners. I've got both my rods clipped up. First rod I've clipped up first time, banged it straight out, and it just went straight underneath the tree, clipped up, perfect, that one done. Second one, took a couple of attempts, got it underneath the tree. Absolutely pucker, well chuffed for that, got it perfect. So yeah, just got to set up and managed to get out the wind because it was literally blowing everything over. So got my brolly anchored down now. There's a bit of wind, but the wind's coming in behind me like that. So yeah, really chuffed. So I'm going to get the rods out now and I shall get back to you in a bit. A run around with the swim. As you can hear, it's really windy. So here's my new Christmas presents, my new rods and reels, got them early. So well chuffed for them. Got the long bows and the cross casts, beautiful. So the swim, as you can see, the lake is like an ocean out there. There's the island, just to the right of the swim, just there, look, that's the island. So I've got one rod just in the corner up in there, look, just up round there, because the wind's kind of circling in there. And then my other rod is just to those trees there. But yeah, it is phenomenally windy. Hoping for something. Hopefully I shall get something. Guys, so I just thought I'd say that you can have a chance of winning some snails baits. Hinders are running a competition. They've run it for quite a while now. And you've seen my results I've had on snails. I've also caught my PB this year, 36.2 on snails. So if you'd like to get yourself some snails boilies, I think it's £40 worth of snails baits, I think it's a little package. Then go on to Hinders on Facebook. And they've got the competition running there and you can like it. I think it's still going now. I think this runs out quite soon. But yeah, have a look at that. Get some snails baits. If the competition has ended, just pop down to the shop and have a look round and see the baits, because they've got a phenomenal range with some really good baits in it, and I've had some great results. Not so much recently, but that's not anything to do with the baits. That's I think it's mainly the weather. It was, you know, I went down to the canal the other day. It was frozen over. I've done 2 sessions on the canal recently, been frozen over, the boats haven't been going through, it's just not been right. I've done a session on the Syndicate, it hasn't been right here, haven't managed to get the swims that I wanted. And if I don't catch there, it's purely because of the wind, but they say you shouldn't blame other things, do they? It's always your fault. But yeah, check them out, good baits. You know, some of the catches, have a look on the website, see what people are catching on. Loads of 30s being caught on them. So yeah, the new late record at Brasenose was caught on Hinders baits. So just check that out. Check the baits out. Have a test of them. Just have a go on them. So right, guys. Well, the weather conditions are going from bad to worse. It was just windy, and now it's absolutely started pissing it down. So it's just getting worse. The wind's just getting ridiculous. So I don't know. Got in the swim I wanted. Now the weather conditions are bad. I don't know. Might be able to get one. I haven't seen any fish moving whatsoever, but the wind is pushing down this end, so I would have thought if they're going to be anywhere, they'd be down here. So I'm doing the best I can in the situation. So hopefully we shall get one. So yeah, cheers guys. Just another update. It's I think it's getting on for 20 past 1. The rain has now set in. It's still as windy as it was earlier on, but the rain is just mental now, so the conditions are proper against me. Not much has happened, haven't had really any beeps or anything, just still hoping for that bite really. It'd be nice to have a 20 before Christmas, sign off and that, end the year, but I don't think it's going to happen, but oh well, at least I got my lines in the water in case one decides to pick it up. So yeah, get back to you in a bit. Alright, cheers guys. I just thought I'd have a chat to you about the rigs that I'm using, to show you how I'm using them. So the rig I'm using is this. It's a blowback rig, a curved shank hook size 8, barbed and cored up with a rig ring in the oval. With this one's made up with VSP strip tees on it, but the rig I'm actually using has got end trap on it. It's just an old rig I've got, but it's the same, exactly the same apart from that. So yeah, ESP there. Little strip back section, not much, probably about a centimetre of strip back. and the rest is just coated with an anti-tangle sleeve and just clipped onto the quick change swivel. And down at the business end with the bait that I'm using is pop-up sweet corn soaked in Hinder's beetle with a flaming squid boilie, and that's just glugged in the concentrate. So really good stuff. Hopefully going to be good. I've got a longer hair there just because most people, this lake does get fished quite hard, especially in the summer months, and people who fish here, they always fish their baits tight to the shank, and I thought that with it further out, it just feel more natural. I mean, if you've got a bait tight to the shank, it's not going to behave so naturally and feel so, you know, relaxed. Whereas when you have longer hair, it just seems to nail them further back, like at Longleat when I was fishing snails and pop-up corn with exactly this rig actually. Because of the length of the hair, the carp just sucked it in without even feeling anything. It just felt weightless. They sucked it straight in. Suddenly the hook's thrown into their mouth and it nailed them. It nailed that carp at Longleat, probably about an inch back, I would have said, something like that. So really good. Well, a good tip for that is on pressure waters, use longer hairs. Just you get a better hook hold if they got funny mouths, and also the different feeling. You know, different feeling. So the stick mix that I'm using is in here. Smells really nice. Look at that. And that's just in there. That is. I shall show you the packets now. It's flaming squid, A-mix, and tuna with little gems pellets. Oh, I never leave the house without little gems pellets. So here's the flaming squid multi-mix. There it is. Really good stuff. You can do all sorts of things with that. It's not just for stick mixes. You know, you can use it if you're a matchman. You can use it in a feeder sort of situation, or you can ball it in over a float, or even over a ledger rig. You ball it in, add it to your spod mix, whatever. Do whatever you want with it. And then A-mix is a really nice complementary mix. Hinder's A-mix just goes well with basically anything. Same sort of thing really. It's not so much a sort of thing that you'd use by itself. You mix it in with the multi-mix or anything like that, but each of the multi-mixes has well, for instance, flaming squid, it's got bits of chili in it, pellets and that sort of thing. Very fishy but also spicy smelling, but the A-mix is just a good complementer, you know, because carp like hemp, it really goes well with it. And then the little gems pellets on top of that. The multi-mix does have pellets in it, but just adding a bit more pellet to it, just personal preference. And obviously the tuna leaks off the oil, so that's how I'm fishing. Only a stick, probably about that big, probably 1.5 to 2 inch stick. So yeah, just down the line, and good methods I think. Hopefully I should be able to bag one. I mean, it's not looking good now. I've only got about 1 hour and 3/4 left until I have to pack up. The weather, like I said earlier on, is dire really. But well, tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so look forward to that, and then get out after Christmas. Try and do a night somewhere after Christmas. I don't know where yet, but yeah. So yeah. Oh, and what is worth doing with your stick mix is also crushing up a few boilies, like whatever boilies you fancy. You know, like I've crushed in a few flaming squid and snails boilies with it. A couple of mainline cell dumbbells as well, just because mainline cell, you know, it's a sort of bait you can take anywhere that's fishing well. So I thought I'd crush a few up into that mix as well, just to sort of give that bit of a flavour, extra flavours. And if you want, you can add concentrate to it, which I've got here. The Hinders do the concentrate in all the ranges. So you've got concentrate for snails, all that's concentrate for bloodworms and that sort of thing. So there it is, flaming squid concentrate, really good. So yeah, I got the range with me, so hopefully I can get one in a bit. But like I say, it's looking pretty slim, but you can always hope, So see you in a bit guys, cheers. Okay guys, this is what I'm dealing with. Ridiculous. Okay guys, well you just seen the weather that I'm dealing with, so there is no way I'm going to get a fish in this weather, so I'm packing up now. It's got ridiculous. So hope you guys have a great Christmas. I shall see you after Christmas. I can't get over the weather, but have a good one, guys. Sorry I didn't get a fish, but as you can see, the conditions are just against me, so I shall see you after Christmas. Alright, cheers guys, have a good one.